Hello, this is Pete, or Kenshin1913, along with
Mom.
And this is another Cooking with Kenshin1913. We haven't done one in a while. I always say we're going to try and make more, and I swear we're going to try and make more, but we're here to make what?
German potato salad.
German potato salad is pretty easy. There's only really a few ingredients. So we're using red potatoes. You could use white potatoes as well, but I just seem to like the red ones, and that's the way we've always made it. A red onion, and the potatoes right here is about 3 pounds. We weighed them. It's about 8 potatoes. Some red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper, oregano, and I have some bacon bits here. Although you can use fresh bacon, fry it up nice and crispy, and put that into the salad. So I washed my potatoes, and then we're going to cut them in cubes and boil them until fork tender. Okay, so as you can see, you know, every potato's got a little bit of a knot or a little brown area, so you just want to, you know, make sure that you're not cooking that. And so you're just cleaning it up. So what I do with my potatoes,
She slices them in half, and then
in half,
and then pretty much.
and then probably like in a quarter, okay, so that we're getting little chunks. I'll show you here. See, skin's on.
Yeah, the red potato, I believe their skin is a little thinner than regular white potatoes or brown potatoes. So
This is a great side dish
for
for cookouts. Just in general, could be just a regular potato side dish. There's and it lasts for quite a while in the refrigerator because it's made with oil and vinegar. So it's not one that you've got to eat up real quick.
right. And who taught you how to make potato salad?
Oh, my mother and my grandmother.
Yeah, because there's actually various styles of potato salad. Like there's this one, German potato salad, which is, and there's 2 different types of German potato salad. I did a little research before we started, and we're making the southern style, which has olive oil and vinegar in it, and they also have bacon as well. And the northern style is a little bit more like regular American potato salad, where they have mayonnaise and all that. And we'll do a recipe. We'll do an episode on that as well. So
that's one, and you can see about the size that I'm cutting them.
Yep.
You could cut them bigger if you'd like. You know, it's all up to your preference.
right. So we're just gonna finish cutting these potatoes.
So our potatoes are cut, and you can see some of mine are bigger, some are smaller, but you're cutting them in like little triangles, okay? So we're gonna fill our pot, and you want to cover your potatoes with cold water.
Now, do not use warm water. Use cold
See,
water.
so they're just covered, okay? And we're gonna salt the water.
And then we're gonna put this on.
And we're going to put it on to boil.
Right, and then until when, Ma?
Until they're fork tender.
Okay.
So, you know, you have to just test it. Probably 15 minutes, maybe 20, depending on, you know, how high your flame comes. Okay, so while my potatoes are cooking, I'm going to cut my onion. This is a medium-sized onion. Red onion. Love red onion with lots of things. It's a milder taste. They're just great to use in salads.
Yeah, on a burger.
Yeah, on a burger.
When you're eating like a raw burger, you're eating a raw burger. When you eat raw onion on a burger, the best one to get is red onion.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit milder, like my mom was saying. Also, there's something else that I ate red onions in recently that was very good. And I was like, oh, pizza. Putting red onion on your pizza is also another great thing.
Yeah, instead of the white onion.
Yeah.
Although Vidalia onions are very nice too.
Mm-hmm.
They have a sweet flavor to them.
Yeah, so
I like onions, period. I could eat fried onions in a sandwich.
Yeah. So we really don't have any, good way of getting off the skin, especially on a red onion. On a regular white onion, usually it's a little easier to get the stuff off.
Yeah, sometimes you with the white you need to, sometimes with a red as well, you need to peel the first layer.
Mm-hmm.
But this layer is it's good, and I don't want to waste it.
Mm-hmm.
So it just takes a little patience.
So, interesting, funny enough, right? German potato salad. I do have one small story that from German potato salad from my friend Dennis, who, if you've been watching the show, you know, over the years, he made tortilla. What the hell is it? Quesadillas. He also made I forget what else he made. Oh, he made his rice, his red beans and rice. Anyways, he loves my mom's German potato salad. From what I remember, he used to come over and be like, "Yeah, you eat German potato salad." All right, so my mom cuts it in half.
So I cut it in half, and I'm gonna, do small slices, because you want your onion. You don't want big hunks of onion in your potato salad. You want little pieces to complement the rest of the flavors.
Yeah, one thing I want to ask you is, this onion is not getting cooked, correct?
No, it's not.
Yeah, so you want to make it small, and it's going to be kind of raw. So as you see, my mom cut it on the side, and now she's just trimming it off.
See, and I do it kind of on the thin side.
Right.
Okay. You can see.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Yep, very thin,
Well,
very small pieces, and you're going to use the whole onion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just be careful when you're doing it. Obviously, always use your claw technique when you're holding the onion.
Yeah, I gave myself a manicure the other day. I was doing it correctly, but I ended up cutting my nail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we are. These potatoes are done, and they're fork tender. So they have been cooking about 20 minutes. And you can see the skins get a little bit lighter as well. Okay, so we're gonna take this off the heat and go drain them. You can see they're steaming hot. I'm gonna put them back into the pan. You could put them into a bowl if you want to, but why dirty another bowl when we're just gonna mix everything together. Now, what you need to do is you kind of got to move a little quickly with this, because as the potatoes are hot, that's when they're going to absorb the oil and the vinegar. This potato salad is best served either room temperature or just let them cool down and eat them, like right after this. So it's not one that usually you want in the refrigerator, like eating it cold, although some people like it cold. Now, I know in past, I will tell you, I'm going to just pour in, so I'm not exactly sure how much olive oil or vinegar I'm putting in, but you just want to make sure that the potatoes are getting coated really well. So it's got to be at least a half a cup of olive oil and at least a third of a cup of vinegar.
Right, and I will have the exact measurements in the video description, because we're gonna remeasure it. We're gonna figure it out. Don't you worry. But what else was I gonna mention? Do you use a fork to mix this? Or
No, I use a spoon.
Okay, so
So I'm putting now my vinegar.
Right. Could you use white wine vinegar?
I have never used white wine vinegar.
Or white vinegar or whatever it is.
I haven't. I've always used red wine vinegar. Some people I think could use apple cider vinegar. Now you can see there's a little bit of liquid in the bottom. Okay, that is going to get all absorbed by these hot potatoes. Okay, so now I'm going to add my onion.
Now with the onion, do you think it'll get softened at all because of the heat of the potatoes, or no?
Not really.
Nah.
Not really. Pepper.
Add black pepper.
You know, if you wanted it a little spicier, you could even add a little hot pepper.
And she's probably add maybe a half tablespoon. No.
Have a teaspoon.
Teaspoon or something. And you're gonna mix that up. This is a very simple recipe. And so the original, this is our version of it without like bacon and Dijon mustard, and they make a Dijon vinaigrette, and we're just making kind of our own little thing here, which isn't bad.
A little salt.
You could do, like, usually how our recipes end up working is we kind of give you the base version of the recipe, and then from there you can pretty much
And oregano. And probably a good tablespoon.
Right. So yeah, we usually give you the base version, and then literally you can just add whatever else extra you'd like. You know what I mean? And yeah, like we mentioned, this is terrific for a side, or even if you're having a cookout, which, you know, it's summer where we're at, so cookouts are good. You know, and you can make this hot. Obviously you can make this ahead of time, right?
Oh yeah.
And how long do you think it would hang out in the fridge?
Oh, this will hang out in the fridge a couple of days. I'm gonna add a little bit of bacon bits.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about a little more than a teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, you can do regular bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Make it nice and crispy.
Right.
And I do know that we heard some people will, instead of the olive oil, will do the bacon fat, the rendered bacon fat. I'm definitely trying that next time because that must be out of this world.
Yeah, it must be really good.
And I'm trying to show you that the potatoes are, I don't know if you can get in there to see that.
Yeah.
You see, there's only a tiny bit, maybe a tablespoon or so of the liquid left. So that's why you got to work quick, because the hot potatoes soak up all of that liquid.
Now you mentioned you were going to let this cool a little bit before we eat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
we'll let
So
it
this
cool.
is just going to sit, and the potatoes are going to continue to, cool down and absorb everything, and just let all those nice flavors meld. So that's really easy.
All right, here's our German potato salad, as you can hopefully see. You got the little bits of red onion. You got the little bits of vinegar. That's good. I don't usually eat it, but like now that I don't really care about not eating vinegar anymore, I'm fine. But yeah, it's really good. It's still got bite to it, so it's not like totally
It's
soft.
Like, it's not like mashed potatoes.
Right, it's not falling apart. It's very good. You get that little bit of onion in it. You get the parsley. I mean the oregano.
Oregano. And to garnish this, you can put parsley on top
Yeah.
if you'd like.
So this is like a really simple side that you can make for any of your cookouts. And it's been very good. It's very good. I mean, I don't know, I've already ate like 3 pieces already. So I've been Pete, or Kenshin1913, along with...
Mom,
And there's been another Cooking with Kenshin1913.
enjoy and happy eating.